What is up, Smashers? All right, you guys asked me for a basic mobility checklist. So guess what I'm gonna give you? Basic mobility checklist. This is basically what you're gonna do, basically, to get basically mobile. It's just that easy. So listen, you can use this before a fight, you can use this before CrossFit, football game, basketball game, hockey game. You do this on the ice with skates. I want you to send me the video because I think that's badass. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, Jack, Jess, I'm talking to you. That would be awesome. So all this stuff, we're gonna open up everything, so this gives you a nice global mobility to get out and do all the stuff you like to do. It's just that easy. It's gonna hit the hips, shoulders, calves, you name it, does it all. It's like the ultra mobility. It's just that simple. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a band, cinch it up on the top of the rig. This is a band assisted squat. So this is gonna hit ankle mobility, hip mobility, squat mobility. The band allows you to rest in the bottom without any load. And the other thing it does is lets you correct your form if you have a little bit of a hunch forward form. So take the band, climb in like you're putting on a shirt. You can see me there, band. All right, band goes under the arms, toes forward in this one. And that's it. Let the band do the work. The band is pulling me up so I can hang out here all I want. Now, I don't want to be in this back position. If this is all you got, that's okay. I want to be forward with my feet forward, get my elbows between my knees, and hang out, let the band support me so I'm not under any load, but I can get down as far as I can. Hang out like this for how long? Yeah, 2. That's number 1. Number 2, double wall ball mobility. Double wall ball mobility is pretty cool. So we take 2 wall balls. This one's fun. Wall ball behind you, just like that. This one just rested on your lap. You're gonna take the wall ball, you're gonna press it out overhead and then bring it all the way overhead like that. So this is out front, this is overhead. Use a light wall ball, don't use a 30. Listen, don't get that ambitious, it's not worth it. You're gonna crush your face. All the way out, and then all the way back. When we're done, let go. That's all you've got to do. Don't try and bring it back forward because you're going to wind up unwinding the lat. You're going to hit the head of the bicep, you're going to hit the pec, you're going to hit the teres. You're going to clean up all that stuff that's going to allow you to get in that overhead position in an active shoulder position. Remember, because you're forcing the ball overhead. All right, that's number 2. Number 3 is what we call the wall froggy. So you guys all know what the frog is, except you know what we want to do? We want to do it on the wall. So we get into our frog position, but take your feet and force them out. So I'm in the frog position. Let's do this to get the ultra angle. So feet are turned out. They're up against the wall. I'm gonna go as wide as I can with my knees without ripping my groin. And then I'm just gonna sink back. And I'm gonna hang out in this position for how long? 2 minutes. The feet against the wall stops me from moving around and it kind of keeps everything locked in place. It allows me to focus just on hip mobility. You're gonna feel this deep in the hip. Camp out, 2 minutes, call it a day. When you come out of this one, come out slow because it hurts. All right, that's number 3. I know we got lots of stuff. I'm like running all over the place here. All right, we do what's called a banded lizard. The banded lizard is a fun one. We'll go like this, like this. Get into a band. The band is gonna pull. I know, green band, green shorts. I probably should have thought that one through. Band is pulling 45 degrees from the hip. I'm gonna get that trailing leg back. I'm gonna fold over so I get a lot of mobility. So if I come this way, that's fine. But I get a lot of mobility in my ankle. Go real wide, take your elbow, bring it down inside. Hang out, 2 minutes. Do the same thing on the other side. Listen, if you do this on one side, you can have one wicked side that's super fast for your kicks, and one wicked side that's super mobile, and now the other side's gonna suck, so don't do that. What was that, number 4? All right, last one. No, we got 2 more. We've got a banded rock back. This is actually a really good one for if you have low back pain. So if you have low back issues, do this. You could probably just do this alone, clear out probably 80–90% of your low back problems. So you get in the band. The band goes around the waist. So the band is pulling back. I'm gonna bring my feet, so knees are together. This is my position. Flat. The band is gonna drag, so I wanna load the band up a little bit so it does the work for me. So my feet are maybe about 2 hand widths apart, completely plantar flexed. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna round out child's pose. And then I'm gonna push away. It's that pushing away, remember reciprocal inhibition, right? It's gonna turn off the anterior musculature to allow the posterior musculature to work. So that's why the band is there. Then come all the way up. So you're just gonna load up and then push away. When you're pushing away, really make sure you're driving with your glutes, right? Let's take this one off this way. See, put it on like pants, take it off like a shirt. The last one is the internal couch. This one's a good one because it hits that internal rotation, which is missing, because if internal rotation is missing, here, I'll show you what happens. Internal rotation is missing. Remember, your hip has to internally rotate when you're in the middle of a stride. So when you're in the middle of a stride, that back leg has to rotate internally. If you're missing that, you wind up shortening your gait or flapping your feet out like a duck, and then you get that navicular fault and collapse your arch. So there's lots of stuff that this is gonna fix, and it's real easy. There. So we take the band, step into the band, tuck it underneath the glute, load up the band. So now the band is loaded up underneath the glute. I'm gonna take that back leg and I'm gonna kick it in the hip into internal rotation. Oh, that's miserable. And then we stand up real tall. I don't do arch. This is not what we want to do, right? We want to be nice and hollowed out. We're squeezing our glute. Your glute, not someone else's glute. Let's keep it professional. And then you're gonna take the arm, bring it all the way up, and turn just a little bit. Camp out, 2 minutes, call it a day. That is the ultra global, all-encompassing CrossFit, fighter, MMA, UFC, swimming, javelin throwing, doesn't matter, football, mobility drill. Hey, listen, I'm Trev, SmashweRx. I will check you guys out tomorrow. Peace.